Artificial intelligence is currently shifting the global distribution of capital and productivity, creating a widening economic divide between continents. Since 2008, the European Union's GDP has fallen from 110% of America's to 67%. Much of this reflects a failure to capture the growth of the digital economy. Today, American hyperscalers like AWS and Google hold over 65% of the European cloud market, while the region's own providers account for less than 15%. Without domestic foundational AI models, European industries rely on foreign platforms that control the data and the underlying intelligence of the network. This imbalance is a direct result of a decade-long divergence in private investment for AI startups. This chart tracks AI startup investment, showing an 11-fold difference by 2025 between the United States and the European Union. While U.S. investment surged past $109 billion, the EU 27 line remains largely flat at the bottom, representing a stagnant $45 billion. Consequently, while the U.S. produced 40 notable AI models in 2024 and China produced 15, the entire European Union generated just 3. This lack of domestic development impacts adoption. Only 13.5% of European companies currently use AI, with rates falling as low as 3% in some member states. In the layers of software development and corporate integration, Europe is falling behind its global competitors. Beyond software, AI requires a physical middle layer of infrastructure, the massive data centers used to train and run these models. Currently, the United States controls 74% of the world's dedicated AI supercomputing capacity, while China holds 14%. This grid highlights the European Union's position. It possesses 4.8% of the global infrastructure required for advanced algorithmic training. A deficit in this physical layer limits a continent's ability to develop high-performance models independently of foreign cloud providers. However, looking below the supercomputers reveals a different story: the physical components required to build those machines in the first place. Advanced AI depends on the engineering of semiconductors that can process data with high energy efficiency. The research and design for these microchips are concentrated at IMEC in Belgium, where global industry leaders co-develop their manufacturing processes. IMEC's new NanoIC pilot line represents a €2.5 billion investment, housing the only equipment in the world capable of etching circuits below 2 nanometers. These circuits are roughly 20 atoms wide. IMEC provides the process designs that companies like Intel, Samsung, and TSMC use to manufacture their most advanced chips. Because the mass production of sub-2 nanometer chips relies on research conducted in Leuven, the world's leading semiconductor manufacturers are operationally linked to this European center. Controlling this foundational research layer gives Europe a specific point of leverage in the global supply chain for AI hardware. Yet, a reliance on closed foreign software models means European nations still cede control over the data processed by those Belgian-designed chips. While Europe leads the world in regulating technology through the AI Act, it still lags in the physical construction of its own digital ecosystem. The challenge is to integrate the region's hardware expertise into a broader industrial policy that supports software and infrastructure. Possessing a critical link in the global production chain is an economic reality, but it is not a complete strategy for digital sovereignty. Europe holds a necessary component for the future of global technology, but the benefits of that position depend on the political decision to build upon it.